Well, it's the long-awaited video 4 or 5 of you have been waiting for. A Boy and His Cuda, Part 4. Oh, what happened to the mustache? So I had to watch Part 3 to find out where I was. What a dork. So, this is it. Part 4, Boy and His Cuda. It's only been 6 years. And now I have this lift, so. 6 years, unbelievable. Let's see if I'm gonna crash into my. I'm gonna crash into my anything here. Ooh, I just barely miss it. Look at that, new tires in the front. Just got those last week. There you go, Max. Okay, so the last episode I got the headers and this and that. Well, I backtracked. So they're the old headers. Right there. Got me a new set of headers. Went to Jags. Got me a new set of headers. So they're on there. And wow, what a difference. You know, those headers were made in the 70s, right? And on the driver's side, to clear the power steering, they had to cut the flange and make a separate pipe to come up and over to clear the power steering. So this one is like all like whatever they use to bend them. What's the high-tech bender? Anyway, the technology has come so far now that they made a set of headers that will clear the power steering, and they didn't have to chop all that up. The header flange is like twice as thick as the one that was on there, and so that worked out pretty snazzy. And I was able to get the little itty bitty starter on there I wanted, so that's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet. So the little bitty starter clears. And then with the other headers, I couldn't run a nut. All I had to do is I had to cut this little, I had to make a guide stud, and the old starter was held in with the top bolt only. So now I can put a regular bolt in here, have it held on with 2 bolts. So it's pretty sweet. It looks like they hang down the same as the other ones, and that was kind of problematic. They got scraped on the bottom, parking or whatever. So I'm just going to have to just be careful with it. That kind of spawned this whole getting it running thing recently is the possible move. And I thought maybe there'd be like 4 vehicles here I'd like to roadkill and just drive to where we're going. And this was going to be one of them. So either way, whether we move or stay, I'm getting this thing running. It's kind of off the block now, sales-wise. I had a deal cooking where I was going to trade it. I was going to trade it for a Sox and Martin clone, 68 Cuda, and yeah, it didn't work out. So yeah, so I'm gonna keep it. I decided to keep it, and it's been sitting here for 30 freaking years, and in that time, whatever gas was in it, 76 premium. What was it? 92 octane back then? Sat in that tank for 30 freaking years, and the whole bottom of the tank rotted out. It started leaking like. It literally started leaking crude oil. I mean, it was nasty. and it still smells. You can still smell the rotten smell, and the gas in it has like turned to dirt. It's like this, like 2 pounds of like gasoline, silt, dirt, nastiness. So I got me a new tank, brand new tank from Jigs. New tank. So I gotta. Oh, I forgot to get the sending units in the trunk. I gotta lower it back down again. But anyway, yeah, I've just been gonna be tinkering with this thing, and today's the day I'm gonna fire it up, and instead of pushing it in and out of the garage, I'm actually gonna drive it in and out of the garage. Open header. Yeah. And so the plan is to get it run so I can take it to the donut shop. Drive it to the donut shop. I want to take all my crap to the donut shop. That's as far as I want to drive it because of certain circumstances. So yeah, but I want to drive everything now. I talked about being in the zone back in the part 3 video. I wanted to get back into that zone. I've sort of been there the last couple months, I guess, with the truck and the little 63 Dart. You saw that one. I got all the wheels and tires on that. So I've kind of been in this, wanting to get my crap running. My family's raised, they're gone. I have some extra time now. I have a couple of dollars to spare, and I want to start tinkering with my stuff, and it feels pretty good. So many years I spent wanting to do something and just not being able to, or just not being motivated. And then all the junk I had around here too was kind of depressing. It was just so much on my mind. I couldn't really focus on any one thing. So it started turning around. Everything's looking good, and getting rid of some stuff and working on some stuff. So it feels pretty good. So anyway, yeah, the plan for today is to get it running, fired up, and be able to pull it in and out of the garage without pushing it, because this turd is heavy, real heavy. Trying to roll it. So yeah. All right, I guess that's going to be it for part 3 or part 4. I don't know, because I got no way to edit. They took away the editing thing on YouTube, which is unfortunate because I can't grap videos together now, so everything has to be in one take. Because I just don't have the wherewithal, and I want to learn other applications and other things. I got too much to do. So I'll just do multiple videos, I guess. What the heck? So I had to take the valance off to do the gas tank, and then I got to figure out when I'm going to do the exhaust. I got exhaust pipes that I had made years ago, kind of patterned off the old ones I pulled off. So they've been hanging up here rusting for the last probably, I don't know, 20 years or so. I got original mufflers I got from, I think, Walker back in the day. Original mufflers. No resonators. Forget the resonators. So I'm going to try to see if I can get all that stuff to work. I thought maybe I'd just drive it open header to the muffler shop and have him put a whole exhaust on it, but funds. Just don't have the funds. So yeah, that's kind of the plan. So all right, let me wrap up Avoidance Cuda part 4, and I'll get back in part 5. It'll be probably part 75. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, it's good to be back. It's good to be on the Cuda, and I'll see you on the next one.